Upon arrival, there were two parties involved, one with minor injuries while the other was entrapped in their red pickup. Watch closely as the video shows how an experienced officer deals with a head-on, drunk driving crash. As always, full details are at the end, including the outcome of those injured. As the officer sizes up the incident, he communicates to dispatch regarding additional resources needed.
Whoever's closest.
One of the crash victims was entrapped or stuck in the vehicle. A Good Samaritan worked with the officer to continuously monitor the crash victim while waiting for extrication, which requires the fire department using the jaws of life to cut open the car.
Come on, buddy.
There you go. Dude, okay? Yeah. Good. Just stay with him if you would.
These roads are bad.
I know. 42, 44, a couple of... Start me the next two tows on the list. Flatbed. Was he in the truck?
Yeah,
Were you in the? You're in the red truck?
No.
You're at the back of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Was anybody else in the truck that you?
He doesn't know about.
You're in the back seat of here. Okay. Just
this black truck.
the black SUV.
Yeah.
Okay. I need at least 2 more units to shut 14 completely down. Something to the east and something to the west, so I can close the road.
Closing down the road provides extra scene safety to the first responders and helps protect subsequent evidence protection efforts for serious crashes.
He was coming down. He's the one who went ahead and lost control, slid 90 degrees on the highway. This guy T-boned him right in front of me and barely missed him.
Going west? He's going, truck's going west, you're behind him.
Yep.
He loses control, slides.
Yep.
T-bone.
Yep.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yep. Can you squeeze my hand, bud? Give me a little squeeze. Anything. Can you squeeze my hand?
Do you guys have any?
Relax, buddy. Just relax, okay? He's got my coat on him.
That's good. Thank you.
After sizing up the scene, the officer repositions his vehicle to make it more obvious to drivers that the road is closed, while still allowing space for a fire engine and medics to make their way through.
Put that on top of him as well. You're good. I know.
And then if they could shut down the roads.
That's what I asked for with any hope. Red truck first.
Okay.
Upon arrival of medics, he makes it clear which driver should be prioritized for treatment.
Shut it down.
Having a fire engine take a blocking position is the best option for scene safety. It provides a rigid barrier between traffic and first responders.
We're not going to get it, I don't think. Best way I think I could keep him. He was in the back seat of here. I got the 3 and here's information. Alright, spray paint, Morgan. If you got some in the car, I'm gonna mark tires in case we need it. I know with the shit road conditions it might not be possible, but the gentleman in the hat there, it's standing by the truck, was right behind.
Following. He told me to follow that.
Did you get his information by any chance? Okay.
You can hear the jaws of life in the background as firefighters waste no time beginning to cut open the red pickup.
See any? Is there anything in there? Paint the tires. Right where the tires hit ground.
Marking the location of the tires helps with the crash investigation and reconstruction process.
Montag, photos. We haven't gotten anything of anything, so
I'll start taking photos.
give me as many as you can so we got it documented. I got it, Morgan. I got it.
The officer first on scene typically is also the officer in charge. As additional resources arrive, he begins to delegate responsibilities to each officer. In this case, witnesses played a key role in helping officers reconstruct the crash.
You had a passenger with you, right?
I did. My wife.
Which vehicle is she in that?
Go all the way up here.
Okay. Some days. Jen, can I just get some info from you real quick?
Yeah.
How do I spell the full first name?
My entire life.
If you would run it through for me real quick, what did you watch?
The car was coming at us in that lane, and it came
Sorry, one quick
head-on
second.
to the vehicle.
4244, go ahead.
Car
You're heading.
coming at us. This other lane
Yep.
came into the car in front of us, head-on collision, and we went over into that lane to miss it and pulled over right here. That's the black and white of it.
The red truck was going, like I said, this way.
What do you guys think your speed was coming eastbound? Close to.
45.
45, 50.
We were
Maybe.
under 55 because of this kind of slush.
Oh yeah, no,
But there was 3 cars that we were kind of traveling in.
get home safe. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
You. I think Montag was looking for you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, man. Thank you.
Upon arrival and investigation, it was discovered a westbound truck driven by a 17-year-old male from Janesville, Wisconsin, lost control due to slippery road conditions and began to slide sideways into the eastbound lane of traffic. An eastbound SUV driven by a 37-year-old female from Janesville struck the truck in the eastbound lane. The driver of the truck sustained life-threatening injuries and was transported to Janesville Mercy Hospital and was later transferred to hospital in Madison, Wisconsin. The driver of the SUV, along with 2 passengers, a 39-year-old male and 19-year-old male, both from Milton, Wisconsin, were also transported to a hospital for treatment of injuries sustained during the crash. The pickup driver was charged with operating while impaired. First offense, as well as driving too fast for conditions,